Is it possible to detach from hate? Well, it is, but it's not a very easy thing, especially the world we live in today. So we are born as unconditional love. It's true. It sounds corny, but it's true. We're born as unconditional, this just pure state of love. And something like love has to come from our soul. It has to emanate from our soul. It's not something that can be taught. It's not something that can be forced on somebody else. So we have three motivating factors in life: survival, intimacy, and power. So if we're still hung up on one of these three factors in our life, we can't reach a state of completion. We can't reach a state of unconditional love towards ourselves, towards other people. If we still have a fear of death and dying, survival, right? We still have a fear that we're going to be alone, intimacy. We still have a fear that something's going to take our power away, leave us powerless, power. Then we're not in a state of complete love, I guess you could say. So you could say we're motivated by fear, right? But what is fear? Fear is one of these three factors. It comes down to it. What are you most scared of? What do you most fear? You fear being alone, you fear dying, you feel being powerless, right? One of these three factors. So, the idea is to reach a state of non-judgment, non-attachment. One of my favorite authors, Penny Pierce, in her latest book, she compares a lot of people's lives to living in a donut, right? You have this donut, and there's a hole in the middle, right? There's a hole in the middle, and the hole in the middle is us, because we base our lives on everything outside of us, right? Everything else in the donut. But in the middle, it's this void, right? We don't bring things back. So it's almost like to get to a point of completion, to get to a point of filling that hole up, filling that donut hole up. You know what that hole is? That hole is love. And a lot of times we don't bring love into us. We're always seeking it outside of us. We're always fighting. We're always fighting for it. We're always trying to force it on people, force it on ourselves, without turning within, without bringing it to us. So it's this idea that, if we're fighting for something, we're fighting, we're almost going to always be in this perpetual state of fighting, right? We're not in a state of acceptance. We're not in a state of detachment. We always think things are outside of us. And we're always going to be left resisting and trying to force others to be like us. But in the end, there's nobody outside of us. It's all in here. But if we have this giant hole in the middle of the donut, then we don't understand that. The only way to understand that is to fill up this hole, fill up this void within us, to realize that everything comes from inside of us. This reality, everything we're seeing, it comes from inside of us. Those thoughts and feelings, what we projecting out, that's what we see in the mirror. So pay attention to, I did a video yesterday I put out on the 9 lesson plans of our life to reach a state of completion when we die. So if you take a look at what's outstanding in your life from one of these 9 lessons in life, ask yourself, what this issue that I'm having, is it motivated by survival? Is it motivated by intimacy? Or is it motivated by power? One of those 3 things. And it will help you kind of figure out what's missing in your life, why there's a hole, why you have a void here. Because it's got to come from us. It's got to come emanate from us. And that starts from this filling up this void within us. So with that being said, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you on tomorrow's video. Peace.